you, my darling? Can you picture the dream if you can? A courtyard in oceans and oh, good morning, y'all. Prince on y'all. Know I got to another place real quick. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't here at 9, but I really want to completely get out because it wasn't even about being sleepy, y'all, or tired. I didn't go to bed till 6 o'clock this morning. It wasn't even about that. Because when you got something to do, you just got to get up and do it, regardless. It was. I literally said, "Hold on, Danny. Don't you come in there. Don't you come in there, Marcus God. Don't you come in there like that, because you ain't got to go that deep." But thankful for Marcus, it taught you a piece of what you want to be, and all the other leaders before me. But today, y'all know I'm about to get into some real conversations about what I am versus what they are. What this is versus what's going on. Because, see, I think we might start mixing the two, and they might get a little misconstrued, and it might seem like I might be the same as them. Never. Never. So, first, I'm going to do is say, good morning. Good morning. We made it. Counted. We counted today. Hey, for whatever reasons, still I rise. For whatever reason, still I rise. See how the things that I put before on this table, BB, how you doing, sis? That I put before on this table about me gonna be the same things people gonna try to use to take me down. You can't take me down with it. And if you watched anything I've ever said, you'll know that don't let nobody throw out what you put out in front of you and hold you down about that, please. I wish. I wish. Sweet potato, how you doing? That Amber chick, how you doing? Hi T Black, good morning. How you doing? Mama Lovey, a queen is in the building. How you doing? Susan says, how you doing? How you doing? Grace Case. Grace Case, how you doing? Celia, how you doing? How you guys doing? Feel the love, how you doing? That Amber chick, I didn't miss you. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Like I said, y'all over here, what I try to do, I'm trying to be better than nobody else. I don't think the world gonna be perfect. Matter of fact, I know it's a mess. Matter of fact, I know I've been a mess in the world before, and it's what made me choose to do something better. But it's things that I'm not gonna do because I realize it's the reason that everything be going wrong. So what Danny ain't gonna do no more is I don't need to speak on any of these people to state what I'm stating because they just gonna prove the things I'm stating. They're gonna prove that they love to rally up a whole lynch mob. That's how they fight. I'm gonna speak facts, and you can take out of that what you want to, and then with that, you do your own stance in life to make a better choice for you and stand for what you believe. And that's it. What you do with that at the end, I won't care. So whichever way it goes, it's gonna be the choice you make. I'm not telling you, you ain't got to like you. You can be a racist if that's what you want to be. What I'm saying is, I'm just trying to let it be known that in a place where nobody wants that and nobody's talking about that or doing that, I'm not letting it be done. So, like I said yesterday, but I know if I watch them, I'm gonna end up stooping to their level and then just dissing them like crazy. Because every time I hear too much of their voice, or hear what they saying, or hear their bullying tactics, or listen to their lynch mobs go on, all I think to myself is I want to say shit like, "Bitch, bitch, your mama's a bitch, you bitch, bitch, pull up, meet me outside, meet me outside, But I wouldn't meet none of these people outside because, like I said, they wouldn't bust a water balloon at a beach party, so I'm not worried about none of them. But they say I'm threatening. You know why I'm probably out there threatening? They told Sweaty yesterday, y'all, listen to this. They told Sweaty to go get her, to make sure she watched her cameras, because, like, I'm going to come to her crib. I should watch my cameras. She got high-ranking clan members in her family. I should feel threatened. But in their mind, when you like somebody, you don't even think that what they saying could be a threat to somebody else. You just start making excuses for them. Oh, girl, they said that your grandfather was racist. They didn't realize you broke the chain. Well, breaking the chain would be one holding a conversation when somebody was talking about it. That would first be that would be if we were talking about it. Like, what was the purpose at the moment? And then to sound like you glorify it ain't breaking no chains, period. I mean, whatsoever. Hold on, let me answer this real quick, y'all. But yeah, people are sitting and justify it. So you'll have people doing wrong and we justify it. If I came up in a room and we was talking about lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and I walked in the room and I started saying, hey y'all know this family member of mine is part of an organization that took all the lives of these people. And I just wanted you to know they was high ranking, but I broke the chain, y'all. Wouldn't you be like, why would you bring that up? Or let me guess, if I did it, it'd be wrong, but if she did it. Could I do any of the things Amber and them was doing and we talking about this ain't something going on? And just get away with it? Would y'all think it was okay? If I was on here literally doxing, doing all this. I said Sweaty a racist, and people told Sweaty to go protect her home from me. Amber knocked that I stayed in a hotel. That's never going to hurt my feelings. I stayed in a hotel to be loyal to my dog. And I'm never going to, I told y'all that. I took y'all in, there's a video of me first day in that hotel, March 23rd. I took you there. But I don't think when she did that, she realized how many of her subscribers and how many subscribers have been down and out. It's some still down and out. It's some living with a family member, and you made it that that's a joke or something to knock somebody, and people actually sat and laughed with you on that? In a country where you got more homes, you got 10 cities in every state? In a country where people go to work and they still starving, and you making fun of people like that? If that was the case, oh, Booney, y'all, that's not the way Danny moved. She didn't hurt me. It hurt me that she would hurt that many people by saying that. It hurt me that when somebody does something wrong, we victimize the victims. That nobody took accountability that what Sweaty said offended people, and that's not what made me call her a racist. I've told you all, she's out there calling people jabronis. Go look up the word and see what it means, and ask in the context she's using. There was a conversation show where she said about she didn't know calling black people porch monkeys was even bad, but she broke the cycle. As old as she is, she just found out last month that calling black people porch monkeys is bad, but y'all telling me she broke a cycle? That's why I said I'm so tired. It's people all in this sector over here on YouTube who have been brainwashed to listen to who it is you like, and not even if it doesn't make sense. If right now I'm saying something, if I was saying something and it offended, and y'all said, man, that's not true. That's offensive. I'm hurt. And then I just said, oh, bump your hurt. And then everybody in the chat just started telling you ain't hurt. What she did ain't hurtful. She just making it up. How dare her say you racist? Like I said, she said in a text message I called her racist. I had never called her one. She started calling herself one, and then went on a full campaign that I was calling her one. While yet I was still saying, hey, I know you're going through because I'd already told you this. So show them tags. Just like when we show the messages on, because I'm waiting till she finished going on this campaign of lying. Because then I'm like I said, I love to give you the rope. But it's never going to change when they gave me a super chat. It's never going to change you gave me. You took it for over $1,000 more. You got people saying that I'm mad because she busted me out. Let me say something. She sent me a text at 4:00 in the morning telling me our friendship was over because I called her a racist, which I didn't. At the time, I hadn't yet. That's what I hadn't yet, because I hadn't got you fully discovered. But when she sent me that message, I literally got up and said, I'm going to tell y'all everything Sweaty ever gave me. So why would I be mad that she gave me some money? Then she told people that I begged her for the money or asked her for the money to go to Vegas. I didn't know who she was. That's why I say everything coming out this woman's mouth is a liar. And it's showing that privilege and like I told them, y'all know what a Karen is? It's a racist, entitled white woman. And they pull this that I can do and say, and I can tell you what to do and say, and that's what they're doing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to literally do some racist shit, and then I'm going to call on the fact of this. Y'all going, oh, no, honey, I'm calling you out. You say jabronis. You say porch monkey. You say something about other races. This is racist shit. Don't y'all know racism isn't just black and white? It ain't just white people saying something about black people. It's racism. I'm not just saying a word, and all these people, they chilling. She is so innocent. Sweaty told me almost 2 weeks ago, and I can't wait. I just wanted to keep this campaign with Siwa too, because like I said, I'm going to put this rope out. She told me that Siwa had said something politically incorrect about me that she knew was going to make me snap. What y'all think it is she said to her? And if y'all with me, wouldn't you think somebody was saying some racist stuff? Because what did she say that's so politically incorrect about me? Siwa don't know me. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? She don't know me. What would she be saying so politically incorrect about me that would make me mad? Sweaty started that. But this is who's over there cheerleading with y'all. That's what I said. I can't do these people. That's why I wanted to see. I wanted to, but I didn't want to see like what all the chat was saying because I'm like, y'all gonna eat these words, and they're living your soul. And like I said, and I meant it. And yesterday when she was on Am Channel, any African Americans in there, y'all, you think y'all think somebody just said, let me tell you something, I don't have to throw no race card. I don't. Just like I know that $2,000 ain't gonna save none of our lives. Real talk. Not one of us future will be changed over $2,000 tomorrow. I promise you. It might pay your rent for January, February, or your mortgage. It might cover those bills. It might pay your car note and your rent. It might do that, but it ain't gonna cover your life. One of those times, other than going to the store when I first got up in this apartment, she sent $100 for the groceries. Other than doing that, have I used any of her money to pay any of my bills? On a $50 order, she sent $20, and we still praising her name. See, I mean, we praising her name about it. She is literally telling y'all she did something for my grandchildren, for all types of stuff that never happened, and y'all buying it. And when people do anything from the heart, they don't listen. More than one person she done threw up what she did. So anybody doing something from the heart, are they really doing all this? This same broke hotel living heifer that y'all done made me out to be, this black, busted, broke heifer y'all done made me out to be, who got a more accomplished y'all will never have. Who has a heart and love and people that love him that y'all will never have. I can tell by how y'all move on here. Don't nobody like y'all in real life. Like your real fan. Like, don't know. I can tell. I can tell. But yeah. So the people y'all love the most love to make fun of race, love to hang out with racists, love to promote racism, love to victimize victims, and love to make fun of the poor. So I apologize for these dumb heifers for anything they said that could have offended anybody else. I got skin like an alligator. That bounced off me, and I know that's what they're going to do. What did I tell y'all? Get prepared for hate, racism, and bullying. That's all they're going to do. And like I said yesterday inside of that chat, I don't care what Siwa's crowd or Amber's crowd is saying. They supposed to be, I guess, agreeing with them. I'm not asking y'all to agree with me. I'm not coming in here looking for the cosigner to say that that's what I'm thinking. I'm here to let y'all know the word must be passed that they promote bullying, hate, and racism. Their channels are harassment. They victimize victims. They take the fact that someone is racially profiling someone, and they make the victim more of a victim by saying that they should be, that she just did a little disturbance and nobody should care. That dang, you just said somebody our feelings aren't valid, but y'all feelings are so valid. Everything y'all crying and moaning about, we should all be like, okay, that's the but no, forget our problems, not pain. They told Sweaty she needed cameras because this black woman was after her. That's what they might as well have said. This black woman ain't after her. This black woman is having a cornea surgery, a cornea transplant in less than a month. Me be after Sweaty for what? Unlike Sweaty, I want to see the rest of my life. Meaning I want to be there for the people I love. Meaning that even with a surgery coming up, there's no way that somebody's going to be racist, disrespectful like this. I'm still not going to speak up. Y'all not going to silence me by trying to bully me with thinking I'm poor. I'm not poor. I'm not poor. My Facebook and shit is public. Check it. I come from very educated. Like I said, I'm not what you think, and every decision I made in my life was mine. And one of the reasons I changed my life and went to gangs and anything else because I was molested. And it changed my freaking life. But for y'all to think I came from poor beginnings and that my life just sucked. Or let me guess, because I said once upon a time about my dad that made my life suck. No, it didn't. It made it better. And it gave me understanding. Through that getting, I got understanding. So I ain't judging nobody like y'all. I don't think I'm better than nobody like y'all while I'm sitting on a low pedestal. While I'm so low I could suck an earthworm without bending over. But I'm judging somebody else. No, boy. I'm not judging y'all by y'all money and stuff. I'm judging y'all by the content of your character, and it's shitty. It's shitty. It's race. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's not. I guess until I don't know. I don't know what y'all call race. What is racism to y'all? They gotta literally have a burning cross in their hand and be sticking it into the ground. They literally gotta be standing outside the church burning it down. So, like I said, I don't care. Hey, if they don't agree with it, like I said, I'm gonna put it out to the masses. I'm gonna see what anybody. I'm gonna go everywhere and see what they say about this. I'm just gonna literally play clips of what y'all done said. That's it. Not on YouTube. I'm gonna play clips of what y'all done said, and we gonna see if people think. And I'm gonna literally put at the top of it to see. I'm putting polls on this. And what y'all gonna learn is no one's gonna agree like that with y'all but people that are racist. The people that are gonna come to y'all are gonna be people that say, I can't stand ends. I can't stand Jews. They gonna come to you with some racist stuff. Because they gonna say, ooh, y'all gave me a home for it. They told her to protect her cameras, y'all. Because I might be coming in. Sweaty, I don't want to come to your house. I wish you a life of misery. I hope you live in all the misery you're doing. I hope you continue to think you buying people and don't still have no friends. I hope you continue to see that every bridge you burned in life, you burnt yourself. And I hope you get to live in that for a long time. I hope you suffer in that to the day you realize that. I hope so. That's what I hope for you. So, girl, I don't want to come in. You don't need that. But I ain't going to play with you. Don't talk about my kids. Because, see, like I told you, with that, we not going to have no threats on the internet. You'll know what I mean about that because I'll log this whole motherfucker off and I'll tell you before I do it. And that's to anybody. That's a disclaimer. And you should do it to me if I do it. I'm just, that's dead ass. I'm not going to sit here and play. And even if it's going to go super legal, it's time to come up off of here. Because my real lawyers ain't going to have me up on here still talking to you. Because they going to know I might slip up and say some shit. We'll see. And then we'll see who that broke hotel hoe. This is a 16,008 months hoe who didn't ask not a dime on the internet for it. Stop playing me. And I did it for a dog. Y'all can't even do that for your kids. Y'all don't even fight for your kids. You said you ain't have food in your crib all January for your kids, but y'all worried about me. But you worried about me. So yeah, now I'm a dog out. See, that's what I'm saying. You'll stoop to these heifers level. And what if Danny came on here, y'all butt tell what they've done on their own channels? Now I'm a hotel hoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke. Sweaty taking care of me. I won't eat. Terry Lynn ain't gonna eat. Doom, how you doing? How you doing? Y'all, we just gotta stop. Even if you listen to that stuff, it's taint. They doing it on purpose. They want to react. The whole time we was on Terry Lynn Live, literally see what's whole chat was in there going back and forth to Oz. That's what they do. If it was one of them live right now, they ain't just live, they listening. Then they always talking about a cult because they running cults. It's free thinkers over here. Maybe everybody, KT, how you doing? Christina, how you doing? Corn's mom, I'm trying to see you. I think you there. Hey, sis. Hey, sis. Shay, how you doing? Yasmin, I love that name every time I see it, sis. How you doing? How you doing? But like I said, yeah, I'm watching this kind of hate, and it's like, these people go to their chats. When they over there laughing and kicking it, they idea of laughing is laughing at somebody. Amber had a whole person on her panel begging for money on their light bill with a shifty ass story, and they didn't think nothing was fishy about that. But now I'm so called use Heidi because I couldn't go on a trip. I mean, use Heidi, use Sweaty because I couldn't go on a trip without her. That's funny. Like I said, once again, y'all, my Facebooks are open. Go check me out. Unlike them, like I said, I got clout. I've been had a story. You gonna see I've been going on trips. What stopped me is this side. It ain't got nothing else to do with nothing else. Stop. But in your mind, I'm a loser. Some black girl ain't got nothing. Yeah, I told y'all, hey, because I'm a buck. I'm not lying about who I am. See, y'all lying about you can't hurt me with what I've told you already. And did I tell you I'm standing on the corner shaking up, gangbanging, still standing in the middle of a goal, palms up? No, I didn't tell you that's what I'm doing. What I told you was I was really about that life, and that shit is for life. It's for life, so I'm going to always have a place where I understand that without that, it wouldn't have me be this balance I am today. And what it also will tell you is that I won't hesitate if I had to fight the wrong way if you came at me the wrong way. I would. And it wasn't because I rode a gang behind me, because I know how to be about it. That's it. That's it. And you got to be about it because these fools want to keep testing, but I'm not. But like, if y'all want to play the we calling lawyers, I'm going to show you how to really do it. If you want, I don't call, let me tell you something, I don't call the police for just fun. I ain't never calling the police to your house for fun. I ain't just calling the police so I can say, hello, what time did you go to work today? I'm not calling the police to lie. I'm not playing with the police, period. I'm not. I'm not playing with CPS on y'all. I'm not doing none of that. Like I said, it's only going to be But whatever it is for us to be, you'll know it came from me. It won't be a secret. But I'm not coming on here to humiliate you. Like I said, if you humiliated by what somebody said about you, you did it. You should be more humiliated that you did it. If you humiliated because you saying, oh, somebody just said something about my kid. No, I'm not. I'm talking about what you ain't defended your kid yet about. They so mad at me for talking about what they did, but yet they ain't been this mad about what somebody said about their kid. They hanging with each other and they don't talk about each other's kid, but they so mad at me because I said what they did. They got whole lynch mobs in their chat to dog out. They telling people to go unsubscribe from us. You sitting in a chat with however many people you got in the chat and you going to tell them that's against TOS, Joe. You can't be sitting up there telling nobody that. You can't be telling no mass group what to do and who to go on. I mean, that's what I said. Entitlement. This is the most Karen I've ever seen in my life. This group of Karens came up in here and they just gonna keep Karening us out. No, they not. Not me. Not me. Oh, yeah, I just don't know. Okay. Yeah, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. One of the things that keep a balance in here and to keep everybody safe in here, we not shitting on nobody. So right now, if you came in here and you were saying F Amber, she's a fat B, we'd have to block that out. Cause I ain't even coming here. Now, if I want to come on here and say fuck that B, let me do it. Let me do it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And here's a safe haven to keep everybody safe. Because, see, once we start allowing that one can get disrespectful with one, then everybody will start getting disrespectful up in here. And it start a chain reaction, and it'll be no different than every other chat we go into. And it's the reason why some people ain't even going to speak up when they really want to say something. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, me sitting here reading the chat, I am not reading the chat because I can't keep up with it fast enough on my eyes, like, to be honest with you. And like I said, I'm still trying to get over the fact that we still running around here justifying wrong. We still running around here when people do bad and making excuses for them. And then we still out here. Hold on. And like I said, I'm just aggravating. And so like it's like y'all looking for the strike to have. No, I'm comfortable in the skin I am. I'm 43 years old. I have luckily raised my children to the best of my ability. I'm in a freer space in my life. I've had more peace than I've had since I was 11 years old and my innocence was taken. I've had more peace in my life now than I do. And one of it is because I allowed myself to love me and to know who I am, to set boundaries for myself. So when I get into stuff like this with people, and know that I was just prepared for it. I was prepared for it. But like I said, I ain't come up in here. I'm not here to. I'm nobody's messiah. I only speak for myself. I only feel like when it comes to what I feel, when it comes to moving these arms in my mouth, it's mine. It's mine. I'm never gonna be nobody's robot. I'm truly here speaking about no justice, no peace. Period. So that means whether you're going up in your chat and you're making fun of somebody because they might live in a hotel where you don't know how many. Once again, you're on YouTube, you losers. It's hundreds of millions of people on here. You know how many of them just because they got Wi-Fi might be homeless? Do you know the real definition of homeless? And it's nothing to joke about. But I guess in your world, you'll never be homeless. So anybody who ever was, or anybody who had to stay in a hotel, or anybody who had to stay in a car, wherever it was, with their auntie or with their sister, they losers too. Mm. And that's what y'all looking onto as somebody who thinks that way. That show you how much they involved. They must not. They must just be watching YouTube and not the news. Because I mean, this world has a lot of people not staying in the hotel. There's people going to jobs. There were people with their kids. There was people because they wouldn't take their animal and they were loyal, like myself. I made it very clear. It was a lady there with two big old pit bulls, weighed over 100 pounds apiece, and she loved them both. And she had been there a year. Am I making fun of her for that? What am I making fun of? But the big thing they can say about me was, y'all, I live in a hotel, and Sweaty took care of me. All these is well, that was the truth. The truth is, I did live in a hotel. Because if I would have had to get rid of my dog, they would have put him to sleep. You know why they would have put him to sleep? Because he would have been so sad without me that they would have thought he was depressed. And when an animal is like that, they would have put him down. And to y'all, that probably would have made more sense. So some hoes wouldn't say I lived in a hotel. A hotel I never asked you for no money from. This is the same chick that anybody who watches me knows that I had found a place and I was going to take it 6 months earlier, and they wanted damn near $3,000 a month for a 2-bedroom. But I was going to take it just to get out. I wouldn't ask her for a dime. So what are we talking about? Like, who are you talking about? But even if I couldn't do all that, if God made a way for me to be out the rain and the storm and in the warm and the cold, then I'm blessed. And you heifers ain't gonna make me feel bad because what y'all throwing around money, but yet still get mad about other people's super chats. Hmm. Make it make sense to me. Yeah, they soulless. Yeah, that's it. But I'm not soulless, so I'm not gonna be over here and do that. And people say, and then they was offended. Oh, why you saying that? Sweating. Your big comeback was, if it wasn't true that you 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, pretended that you had something. Because like I said, a lot of people around here like to act like they came out here and did something, and people forgot who they was. People just called themselves letting you get another pass, but as soon as they saw you doing the same old stuff, they said, wait a minute, how could I not say that you did this? But her big comeback was, if she had faked it, basically why we make fun of, because once again, here we go, somebody's doing wrong and we gonna protect them. No, honey, if you're lying about cancer, you're sick. Because right now, I'm sure without even asking, and nobody has to tell me, there's somebody in this chat with cancer. There's somebody in this chat who beat cancer. There's somebody in this chat who lost somebody to cancer. So, no, we're not going to play with that, period, sister. But once again, I guess you got enough money for us to play with it? I don't know. Because you don't. You don't. You don't. There's not enough money in the world for that. Selfie says, how you doing? Christina, how you doing? Virgie C, how you doing? Jake to the J. Just Jace. How you doing? I never did get an answer from C1 on how it is that she could be standing for. Once again, it's a person I stand for women's rights. Then I hang with people who go against it. I do this, but then I talk about you for doing that. And then your chat sits and cheerleads on. Her chat said before that I did a hate stream on C1. I ain't did a hate stream on C1 yet. It's hating her by telling her what she did. By telling what happened on her channel, on her platform. That was a hate stream. By saying Muz literally harassed a family, y'all. I'm never gonna stop saying this. That she literally harassed a family while they were burying their mother to prove their mother was dead. She took it all the way to the funeral home. She had to find out, y'all. She had to find out. But they'll sit and talk about what you did wrong. They said I did a hate stream on her while they were sitting in the chat encouraging a woman to go and get her camera, check her cameras from me. From me. I never hesitated to tell you if somebody disrespecting and they tried to call it. I met them halfway there. But Sweaty, you not worth the fight, Mooney. I want you to live in this suffrage. I want your whole state to know that who you are. I want everybody to know. I want Instagram to know. I want them to know. And then I want to tell them that it's a whole rally of people around you who think it's okay what you do. Mm-hmm. And you ain't a racist, but you sat on a platform with a woman who hangs with a man who said he want all black men dead. So they gonna be like, you right, she ain't a racist, she just like to be around racists. I'm against stealing, but I'm always with my homies as they doing kickdowns. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I ain't no robber, but I like to drive them to the bank right before they take it, before they stick it up. But I'm not a thief. I ain't no racist, but I just go on platforms with the Klan. Girl, bad. Girl, bad. And they was all in there. I just don't get it. You said you broke the chain. The chain. Don't be surprised, y'all. We ain't gonna see it because I ain't gonna be able to. Sweaty gonna be ski mask and ski mask money. Because these same people will do anything too for the race. Mm-hmm. I fight the power. I don't want nothing to do with nobody doing it. See, if I know, it's one thing. If I don't know, I can't be like, oh, your name look like you somebody might be racist. No, I ain't like that. I ain't gonna thinking like that. And then how some hoes gonna come on and talk buku shit about somebody not even showing their face? How you sitting y'all, I promise y'all, I can't sit there the whole time on the diss party like this though. Man, she ain't on nothing, man. We living better now. What she in a hotel? Man, you could be in a funeral home. I don't know where you at. Where's you at? Where you at? Where you at? You sitting back, you sitting there digging in your butt, talking buku crap about me. I'm not impressed. Like I said, it is what it is till ain't no more. But I learned one thing, and y'all pay very close attention. On YouTube, usually people are like that to you because they got dirt on you. These people don't have no dirt on me. There's no dirt to have. There's nothing that they could find out about me that I wouldn't sit here and tell my fucking self if I wanted to. Or haven't already. Like, that's it. That's it. That's the difference between me and him. That's why I'm in a peace in my life. That's why there's a growth in me. That's why I can love myself. That's why I'm never gonna sit with nobody and say, well, JJ, you know what? When they called you a this, when they was doing them racial slurs about Hispanics, they didn't mean you. Why you taking that so personally? You got a green card. Yeah, well, who does that? But that's what they be doing in these chats. Why she so offended? I mean, it was just your daddy and your granddaddy. You just told Terry because you used to brag about stuff. That's what I said. When we look back in it, you were just telling Terry Lynn a couple of weeks ago, like you used to ride around saying porch monkey and hearing that your whole life. You just found out 2 months ago it wasn't. So that's what I'm saying. When did she break the chain, y'all, while y'all sitting there defending her? When did she break the chain? What if y'all found out, even if y'all sitting about talking about her grandfather wasn't bad, since we know what the Klan do, what if y'all found out that her grandfather was responsible for churches that burned down and little kids died? Would y'all still be like, well, see, it was just her granddaddy. Why are we bragging about him? If my granddaddy was Charles Manson, should I be bragging about him? If my granddaddy was Jeffrey Dahmer, should I be bragging about him? Huh? Huh? Should I? Should I? Because I guarantee you one thing, the boy who went in there and shot all of them kids in Texas, I guarantee his mama can't never mention his name again. And that was her whole son. Because every time she mentioned it's going to be tied to the hatred of what he did to little babies. She ain't going to be able to walk in the room and say, hold on, y'all know when my son was 2, he used to love to play patty cake and peekaboo. And this could be a good story about a son. Nobody's going to want to hear it. Because they're going to remember that some little kids never will grow up because of them. And I ain't got to be Hispanic. I ain't got to live in Texas to feel that. I ain't got to. So why y'all sitting here saying like she just glorified Jesus? Like she just came and put him on a cross and I tried to crucify him. When she bragging about somebody who probably killed somebody I know. So like I told her then, even if it's your grandfather, I just don't want to talk about it because I don't want to glorify nothing like that. I don't. Because like I said, if I got on this platform and I glorified anybody who slaughtered any race, y'all wouldn't think it's okay even if I was talking about my daddy. You know why I know? Because it's somebody that make fun of the fact I said my daddy was gay, and that ain't even something bad. That was a choice he made in his life. And if you didn't agree with it, it's not yours. But it'd be somebody talking about him, but y'all couldn't understand why that's wrong. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. Because like I said, get prepared, y'all. These heifers are going to do racism, bullying, and mob mentality. That's it. But they never gonna make a real point. They never gonna prove that anything that was said about them was a lie. They never gonna do that. And they never gonna make a good change. And they're never gonna actually laugh and have fun. These are things that's never gonna happen over there. Get ready to cry, scream, be mad, be attacked, be offended, and be a victim. And victimize victims. Because that's all that's gonna happen on these channels. Watch, just pay attention. Everybody did the same thing to them. They ain't never did nothing. They just walked in the room and people started bullying them. They just said their story and everybody started taking it. Yeah. She's so mad that you called her up and you telling everybody she's a user. I ain't no user. Sweaty, what you don't know is I got subscribers, and this is it. I mean, because nobody really cares. They got way more stuff than you got. And ask them if I'm asking them for anything. I talk to certain people every single day. But I guess it was just you, because in her mind, she the richest, she the this, she the that. She probably happy Natalie gone, because she's like, I need to make sure I stand out. I'm telling you, this girl is, I never seen nobody reaching. Like, and they talk about I needed to. They said, she put on Ben Gay phone, she was reaching. I ain't reaching. I didn't have to reach. This shit is right on the shelf. It's right there. It's unreachable. It's right for the children can grab it back. It's in reach for all of y'all. It's right in your faces. You're choosing not to see it. Okay, that's you. But like I said, you think I was going to see? That's why I would never be in their chats to have this conversation. I'm going to a place where they brainwashing people. For real. They only look at them. They only call people over because they looking for them to tell their side of the story. If y'all got so much evidence on all these people, why y'all need all these witnesses? It's just fakery everywhere. Mikey back with Jen, but nobody gonna talk about that Jen see when them are the reason Mikey is as bad as he is. Because when he should have had leadership and something around him to say, hey, we could joke, we could do this, he learned how to dox, talk shit, and be they send-off. And they use the fact that he has a little bit of a learning curve to use him. And we are sitting around y'all pretending like we don't see this stuff. Not on my clock. I see you. And unlike y'all, I don't need a room to sit and say what I'm saying. I see you. I just want to make sure that everybody knows when they hear it, if you share this, if you tell anybody, it's hashtag no justice, no peace. And if we run my videos up against theirs, you tell me who is the ones with no justice. Please, when you go in those chats and you see these people talking, you see me talking in chat, you tell me who's no justice. Who it is out here doing wrong, and you're going to see us these parties. When you go through the history of the 90-day so-called sector, you see who's brought in racism, been a part of it, and been in all the bullshit, and you're going to see the same parties, and you're not going to see me. When you go to see who's doxed people or talked about people's kids or went to funeral homes, you're never going to see me in that lineup, but you're going to see them same people. When you hear who the biggest racists are in this neighborhood or in this sector, when you find out whose channel they're on and who talks to them still to this day, it's going to be these people I'm naming. They're okay with that. They're okay with people saying that kind of stuff and doing that kind of stuff. And like they told Sweaty last night, she needed to go ahead and get that cameras on because, you know, I was after her. I'm in the middle of the night. Y'all, in the middle of the night, I'm going state to state. Girl, man. As soon as they fall out, remember that $10 I gave? Remember that 20? Hold on. How many times did I cash up? Who does that? Who does that? Broke mentality people. Broke people. You ain't gotta be, I mean, and what's rich? Because when you rich, you still ain't, damn sure ain't counting dollars like that. And if I gave out anything, once I gave it out, it was gone. That's really how I'm looking at it. I'm not sitting in a dwell party like that. It's like, hold on, you know that they $58.66. I done gave them because it was $2 for this and $3 for that and 5 cents for this. And if you do something for somebody and it's because you think you better than them or you saving them, you really shouldn't be doing something for them. Because I never have asked to be saved. Anybody watched every one of my channels? Hey, when my son got locked up, everybody was coming on here, and I came on here to talk to y'all. Everybody was saying things to me like, and even in my DM, hey, do you need anything? I help you with the bond. I said, I don't need anything. I'm not worried about them. I didn't juice a moment. So how dare you? Watch my whole thing. My platform tells who I am, and yours tell. Let's play your platform tell who you are. Okay, let's play that game. And if you watch their platforms, everything I've just told y'all they are is what you're going to get out of it. Because this is what I got out of it. This is what they show. Now, some things they're going to block and pull out. And some people gonna raise whole channels so they think it's not synced. But like I said, lots of this stuff is out here. Type in their names. Just type them in and see what come up and watch 4 videos. Just do 2. Start with 2. And see if I'm not saying the same thing that's going on and people have proof. They're not just gonna be saying this about them. Mm-hmm. See if both of them don't strike you if you tell the truth on them. They hope you made a mistake so they can strike you because they really just want the truth away. That's why I'm making sure I ain't doing nothing that can be striked. So here we go. And if you report the video, I hope YouTube hears it when I'm saying, please YouTube support. They are behind what I believe to be, who knows? It's probably casualties we don't even know about because they promote just about every day. They showing pictures of cut wrist. They pass them around. These people are torture to community. You must watch their channels. You must listen to the reports that have to be on them. Like, please, somebody hear me. Somebody hear me. Shoot. You know how they gonna hear us? When we all standing up. When we all standing up. You see something, say something. And that's what I'm doing. Flo, how you doing? How you doing, Switch Witch? Yeah, I can't. She is straight up practicing witchery on here. Huh? Did she got a permit? She got a permit. And then YouTube. She has literally said on your platform she put spells on people that got them sick. There's somebody endangering people's life and being racist and doing this and bullying, and y'all are allowing this? Please report this video so somebody can hear it. Please play this for your fans to hear that both of y'all done sat around and threatened each other's kids, pulled each other's files, gave each other's address. Oh, and I forgot, Siwa calls Amber's son a boy. I was thinking about that last night. One day when she referred to him, she called him a boy. She ain't never called John Yates and him a boy. Never. She never referred to that boy. She always referred to him by his name. I'm not being petty. I'm just not going to let you get away with what you're saying you didn't do. Because when you don't do it, you don't do it. Show me on here where I ever called one person out of their slurred by a racial name, any kind of way, or anything that was something that defended their race. Come on. Tell me. Tell me why you put up Martin Luther King as a thumbnail to insult a black person. And they had to put it on other websites that you were being racist for you to even take it down. Answer the questions I'm asking y'all. Amber, why are you giving money to a man who said he was going to, on your daughter's 18th birthday, bend her over and get bent? But you worried about if I stayed in the hotel. Amber, did you or did you not let the whole internet on this side know what Siwa's address was by confirming that Domino's pizza she ordered? Did you? Did you or did you not tell John Yates several times you didn't care if he would take his life? You didn't say him in those many words. But he told you he was on the edge of it and you didn't stop. That man cried. He cried and we all sat and laughed as he cried and begged you, Amber, to stop. All the videos you done put out on people. Amber put out a video letting people know that a dude was a petty. And then because she wanted to make up with John Yates, she took that video back. So was he a petty or was he not? You tortured John Yates. That same friend whose wrist was cut, that she was showing off, she tortured this man. When he went to the thing about this fake suicide, one of the people that was doing the investigation stories that we was all watching was her. She did it. That's her bosom buddy. She read Siwa's case file and then was sending a letter to the dude who Siwa said "ard" her. The dude who so-called her best friend was killed by, the dude was killed. The man really murdered this man. He murdered a father of 6. The man was in his 40s. He was a married man, a father of 6. And he was a friend of the guy. But that's a whole nother story. You know how we know all that? Because Amber read the story. She read the whole file to us on her channel. Amber told John Yates that the reason his mother took his life is because she hated him. And he was a 9-year-old little boy when his mother took his life. This is who we're talking about, y'all. So if they mad, this is what they did. Don't be mad at me. This is what they've done on the internet. For real. John Yates and them got together, and Siwa's son's friend took his life, and they called the boy's family, y'all. And Siwa cried, y'all, on the channels about how it was torturing, it was messing with her family. I felt so sorry for her. The whole time, Muzz was sitting up there consoling her, and Muzz did that to somebody's family. They only care when it happens to them. But they called this family, y'all, and way to get worse, they brought this family member onto the YouTube. They brought the sister of the young man who took his life the day after they brought the funeral. They brought him on her on a show at 2 a.m, y'all. These are the people we talking about. And see what kicking with all these people now. The people who did this to her son. The man who said he wanted a picture of him crapping in her daughter's mouth. And they mad at me for telling y'all this? I'm just telling you, this is how dark it's going to get with these people. Because they like to be friends with people that bully them, and then they like to bully everybody else. Didn't I tell y'all bullies bully? So I just want y'all to know who y'all dealing with. I want you to know who y'all dealing with. Amber records everybody's lives. Everybody's. And then that's what she do. She play them and break down how they was liars. Oh, Siwa's always was a break. That's why Siwa, y'all, I say get bent, because Siwa told Amber to get bent. Because Amber wouldn't leave her alone. And she told Amber, get bent. Get bent, Amber. Because Amber kept proving that Siwa was lying. Amber kept proving that she was bringing on people showing that they was giving Siwa their last money because Siwa would be begging for food. I didn't make this up. Amber brought them people on her show. Am I making it up? Was anybody else there? It was in Amber's chat where people were calling Siwa's daughter saying she's going to grow up and be a future slut. I think that's wrong, but these are friends now. But I'm wrong because I'm telling y'all it happened, y'all. She ain't even as mad at her for doing it. They ain't even as mad at each other for doing it. Oh, that's forgot they said sorry. But then can't nobody else say sorry and be friends, just them. And I'm telling y'all what they did to each other. Didn't I tell you she gave her address out? She confirmed it. Siwa ordered a pizza on her channel. And because everybody was trying to figure out what Siwa was. And even when the Amber Alert thing came and they knew where she was, people was like, she was like, I ain't me, I ain't there. And so, get bent. Get bent, get bent, get bent. Get bent, get bent, get bent. You just got to stop sometimes to get bent, y'all. Don't let this world take you over, get bent. But anyway, but yeah, Siwa ordered a pizza because somebody was paying for it. She ordered a pizza. Amber went on live and called the one closest to where it was, the Domino's closest to where Siwa lived, that was like 2 miles away. They confirmed that order that she done let us know she got. And they confirmed her address. Siwa, didn't that happen, girl? Siwa, did that happen, girl? Did Terry Lynn do it, girl? Was it Heidi? Was it Jules? No, Pony. Was it Brookie Brooke, your stalker? No, it was your best friend. So y'all trusting that? That's the army y'all trusting? I'm going to continue to keep telling y'all what they've done. What they've done. Not what I think, not about their race, what they've done. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all, please. Anybody know? Am I making it up? Selfie, did that happen? JJ, did it happen? Anybody see it? Feel the love, did you see it? Did y'all see any of this? Because I watched them. Amber was going live on John Yates so much that half of us was literally saying, like, I'm really getting tired of it, though. I mean, I feel like 2-3 lives a day, and it's the same old video. You look, she was going back so far that she was telling us, like, man, you remember when he called Brittany from 90 Days? Remember when he was calling her nappy headed and she was calling her nappy headed? She was trying to pump that. I was putting in the chat like nobody cared back then. Breezy Girl. Amber was sitting in her chat. Breezy Girl was talking about how her grandfather hid in a coffin to get out of racism back in the day. Amber was crying, sis, and I'll never forget that. A week later, she was raising the white flag, talking about me and John, and just, they need me. I'm the only one could fight a cause. You ain't fought no cause. You fighting for clicks and views and all that stuff. Like, what cause have you fought? You started a lot of wars, but what cause have you fought? You told a man that his mother committed acts because she hated him. And he actually talks to you like you a friend? She said that to John Yates. And I ain't no John Yates supporter, y'all, because he a racist. But she said that to him. More than once. More than once. She's so loyal to Sherelle. Sherelle and John Yates can't stand each other. Never will. Sherelle ain't waving no white flag with him. And you still sending him money. And Sherelle, says, I know Sherelle, and I know Perry. And I don't know them in person, but I just know they ain't standing for this. She is hanging with a man who said he wants all black men dead. Can anybody answer that? If I'm wrong for saying that, is anybody wrong for being a part of that? Or I'm just wrong for bringing it out because we like to live in the closet? Not I, says me. I'm not living in that closet of shame and hate and all the stuff that has made America terrible. And it's made people like her think it's the only way you keep us oppressed, keep us down. Oh no, Booney, but you're going to keep me speaking and standing. We got the pictures of the house that C was so-called attacked winning because Amber posted them. This is what we're talking about. That's why when I heard over there saying on that other video to that other girl about your mama's dead, that's what she used to do to John Yates. She does that. That wasn't no accident. That wasn't no slip. She was doing it intentionally to try to bully. Fear and racism. The three components. And a little bit of promiscuity. These are going to be the 4 tactics to come. You better know. You better know. And when y'all catch me lying, tell me. Tell me. So I'm sure they'll tell y'all I live in a hotel. I let my dog sleep in my bed. I ain't got a man. And these are things I choose to do. I'm so happy in my life. Because I ain't bitter like y'all no more, looking to make everybody bitter, jealous of what I don't have because I'm screwing my own life up. Harmony, how you doing? Christina, how you doing? Breezy. I said your name earlier and didn't even say hello. Hey, sis, how you doing? How you doing? Sweet potato, how you doing? Hurting people over and over and over again and not caring. But being so upset if somebody dare to say what you did. Who started with the pizzas? Who was ordering their own pizzas? I mean, come on, y'all, let's tell the truth. Why is everybody so scared to talk? Did she got gag orders on people? Yasmina, because y'all seen it too. Y'all seen it too. Thank you, Scott. I just want y'all to know this is the truth. And I know that it doesn't matter what color you are, what your financial background is. Justice is justice, and some people stand up and they stand for the right thing. So like I said, I'm just telling you, hashtag no justice, no peace. That's it. And no, spread the word. Some of these people going to pull their videos, so they're not going to put them on private because they don't want you to see it. They don't want you, they did it. It's facts. But like I said, type in their names. A lot of this stuff, especially when it comes to Amber, a lot of people have a lot of these videos. And you'll notice some of these videos go back 3 years, people. But pay attention to what was going on 3 years ago and what's going on today. And what you're going to see is the same beast. And ask yourself, so is it really all the other people? Like I said, I realized yesterday she worse than John Yates. And John Yates is a beast. He's a racist. He's a womanizer. He's a grifter. He's a manipulator. So like I said, no. But she's way worse. And she made him. She made him worse. Y'all better pay attention and watch. And you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see it. Y'all got to watch the whole story, though. Don't hear what somebody wants you to hear. Watch the whole story. Like I said, they mad at me right now. What have I done but come on here, crack some jokes by telling what actually happened on here? Or what I saw, or what went on. And they are pissed. That's why I said I refuse to even watch what they say, because they want you to critique what they said so then they can have commentary. No, respond to what I said y'all did. Say you didn't bully these people on here. Say, Amber, look in that camera, turn it on, and swear to them people on there you didn't bully Siwa. While you're introducing this victim to them, tell them what you did to Siwa. Tell them that you were writing letters, trying and sending money, putting money for the stamp so he could write you back. But the problem was he couldn't write letters because he's a killer. And they got him in not in protective, but they got him like in the hole in isolation because he's a trash. He's a piece of trash. But Amber wanted to write him because she wanted him to let her know that he did not Siwa. When Siwa told her she fell and broke her back, and y'all, I was saying that she was dragging and crawling. You know where I got that story from? Because when Amber was repeating what Siwa had said and proved it, there wasn't no injuries about her, no back. She proved her to be a liar. But that's who she's sitting next to. Amber showed that man's mother. We know what she looked like, and we learned that she wasn't blind. Because Siwa said after the dude went to jail for R-ing her and murdering her best friend, that the same man, she was taking his mother to the prison to go see him because she was blind. And we came to find out because of Amber that his mother was never blind. But they're best friends now. Amber's going to stop her from being victimized because she's a victim. You victimized her for almost a year. You were getting 2,000-3,000 views a day as people laughed at Siwa. Siwa, am I lying? Muzz, am I lying? It's going to be several videos. You'll see you and Amber. Now they get bent. Get bent. They get bent, girl. But you see how they act a little on me? But this is what they done did to each other. So then Siwa was mad. She said, oh, you calling people's sons and stuff? I am too. She never got to speak with him because he couldn't get phone calls. But she put so you know how you have to put the stamps on so that y'all could email each other back and forth, but it's still going to go through that stamp. So, it's not the writing the letters, ordering the stamp thing. Well, she found out she had to do that. And she found the prison he was in, found his name. She wrote an email. She had to put the money on the books to do it. No, she didn't get to talk to him because he couldn't speak to people like that. But when she went on and she saw that he could get an iPad, and she even made a reference, maybe like she would get him one, but it was all to make Siwa mad. So even if Amber said she didn't, why did she do any of it? Why were you trying to write him? She did write him, though. She did reach out to him. She just couldn't get him right back because he couldn't get visitors and nothing. He couldn't get none of that stuff. And Siwa came on and told her she had called the warden. Did Amber tell you when she was telling you that she didn't talk to him? Did she say that she showed pictures of his mother's car, her house, gave out his address? Did she tell her that? Right. If he would have responded, she would have spoken to him. But she didn't reach out to just not respond to him. That's all I'm trying to say. See what I mean? How we get into semantics? But she never spoke to him. Why are you reaching out to a man who R-ed a woman and murdered a man? Why? Why are you reaching out to a man who says he had all? You saw his records. You saw he wasn't clean. Why are you reaching out to him? Period. See how we justify stuff? Like it was okay that she reached out because she didn't get to talk to him. Why was she reaching out to him? And if she was, why would you be friends with the person who reached out to the person who argued you? Or argued your family member or anything or killed your homie? I wouldn't. I wouldn't be friends with that person. So that's all I'm saying. The rest is semantics. See, y'all get caught in semantics. Well, she had said that he couldn't get no visit, so she didn't talk to him. Why was she reaching out to him? She was reaching out to him to bully Sewell. She wasn't trying to make justice. She was reaching out to the man who died's wife. She told y'all that too? Because she told us that on her live. That she was going to reach out to her and let her know what Sewell was on there saying about her husband. And that's how we found out that he was never Sewell's best friend. Sewell! You know how all that stuff got out right as your girl. That's how we found out the dude was over 40. He wasn't your best friend. Matter of fact, he was friends with the guy who took his life with them, with him, their family. So I don't know where he became your best friend at. But Amber put that to the world. So yeah, you're right. She didn't speak to him. And if she could have, she would have. And if she could have got him on the thing, because that's what she wanted. She was hoping she could get him into, because what she was going to do was write him letters, and then when he wrote back, she was going to ask him to take a call. And Sewell was so afraid of that Sewell was trying to call the prison to beg that he don't make a call. And then other people was calling the prison because now everybody knew because it was released where he was, what he was in, what jail he was in, everything. What his full government name was, his mug shot. It was all out. Did we all forget? And I'm sorry to all the people that's not a part of this sector. When you hear that, don't it sound like a bunch of trifling people doing trifling stuff? And there's no way you can justify that. So yeah, she didn't talk to him because she couldn't. But if she could have, she would have. She did reach out to the man who died's wife. What happened with that, I don't know. She did say that something needed to be wrote to the court system so that he could get another trial. Because if Sewell was the witness, his trial. That's why Sewell will always, you'll hear her saying in old episodes that they were trying to get the person who argued me freed. She's talking about Amber. But see, she's not going to say that now because she's around Amber. She don't want nobody to know that's who she's talking about. Because Amber was the one telling people, like, we need to be writing them, letting them know that the witness lied, and we need to play. And they were saying how they was going to send to the state attorney in Texas. They was going to send them Sewell's videos of her changing the story. Oh, and also Amber, the one who pointed out that Sewell had lied, that she told two different stories about what happened, and they was going to send it to the district attorney and to the state attorney, to let them know that if this was your witness, here's where she lied. And Sewell had to come back on her channel and tell a whole nother story because this one, yes, baby, I watched it. I was there. I was there when she was that bitch. And Sewell was getting bent. She was getting bent. But we all know all this about the case because Amber went and got it out. We all know where Sewell lived because Amber posted it. We all know that the dude who got killed was not her best friend because Amber showed it. We all know old boy's mama wasn't blind and Sewell was just voluntarily going to the jail with her and mother was driving and not Sewell because Amber showed us and showed us the mother's car. Amber was the one calling it Sewell's boyfriend. Yes. I can't make this shit up. But these are the people I'm trusting. People that would let you do that to them and then be with you, calling you the truth. Somebody who would say, yeah, I did reach out to somebody in jail, but you know what? He couldn't get visitors, so I didn't talk to him. And people be like, oh, okay, well, you didn't do nothing wrong. Why were you reaching out to a murderer that you don't know and you have children? Why would you? Because people were saying that, like, girl, don't open that box up. You have children. And she still was doing it. Like I said, oh, please. One of the most famous days is Amber with a straight face. Said, man, please. Your mama took her life because she hated you. Straight face, she said that to John Yates. And it was so bad. I even on the live said, man, everybody got love, but that was wrong. Like, I don't like dude, but that was wrong. That was wrong. And this is Chief. I know anybody behind her is on some old nasty gangster, racist, disgusting shit, because that's what she be on. And even the people she real close with pay attention because she's done them wrong. And they stay. They stay for more wrong. I'm just saying, but I know that's what happened because I watched it. I know everybody was kind of getting tired of her with John Yates. It was anything. I mean, he couldn't try to take his life without her dogging him out. Oh, when he tried to take her life, oh please. She the one who let us know it was fake. She the one who played the videos. So if she was showing anybody that cut before when he first did it, she was the one proving us the cut was fake. She was the one proving to us he didn't go to the hospital. She was the one who let us know in her investigation that there was no way he could have went to that hospital, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know how this story could be so real to her. Because she dogged him for that. Oh, we laughed because we knew he was faking it. In her chat. See, I'm a buck with you, baby. Yes. Oh, she made such fun. She proved them pictures was fake. That's probably why he wanted to send up more pictures later in December for her to use them, because she never believed the original ones. She the one who showed us that one of the scars was old, that he was trying to, yeah. And she's the one who let us know he was a cutter. It was Amber who put that out. He was a cutter. That he did not try to take his life. He was just a cutter. And I said in that chat, it makes me sad because I used to be a cutter, and that's why I get tattoos. Because I used to cut to inflict the pain when I was a little kid, when I was young. And that's why I started getting tattoos. So I said, boy, these people love to trigger your pain, don't they? So like I said, when you're rooting for somebody before you vouch for somebody, you better know who you're talking about. Missy sis, how you doing? How you doing, sis? But yeah, no, I seen it with my own ass. Can't nobody tell me I seen it. So like I said, they sitting on there, and then I'm broke and I'm this. I would never do the stuff they doing. Y'all are broke morally. Y'all, this y'all. But like I said, they good friends. But yeah, they did all that to each other. I don't think she watches them because if she did, she know that everything I'm saying, you did it. Like you literally did it. When Cody and John was saying the N-word, the first person to drop the videos was Amber. So let us know they were dropping the N-word. But now she erasing everything they did. But she was pumping it. She said John Yates faked his S attempt. And she had proof, and we watched it. She said the moon lied about what happened to her. The moon lied about her ex-husband. Everything. It was right there. That's what she did. She literally attacked them for days. So y'all know, because y'all in a new sector with her, what does she do? She comes on, she has a video they had, right? She has all these cliche sayings she's going to say why she does it. It's all this stuff sounding like you're watching a great action movie. And then she's going to break it down and tell you what she needs you to know and what you know what I'm saying? And that's what she's going to do. That's what she did to them. Every day. Every day. If they did any video, she brought out a video. And if they did it at 2 a.m, you knew. I ain't got to watch their videos. Amber's going to have it tomorrow. She's going to break it down. And she's going to bust them fools out. You knew that's what she was going to do. And I mean, she dogged them. See what word mud forever. Nobody ever going to believe that case but the people in her chat. And they don't barely believe it. Because Amber broke it down. So the reason that everybody knows that case is a lie is because of Amber. You know? You know? We know who Donnie and all that is because of Amber. We know his mama ain't blind and what kind of car she drive, and that gas station was not that far from your house. You know, the one you said you went to and then went back to come get your pictures. Yeah, she busted you all out with that. She did. And she busted out how that dude wasn't your friend. He was Donnie's friend. But that's your girl. The same girl who was saying John Yates ain't trying to take his life is the same one saying her friend, because he was being bullied, was trying to take his life. But when John Yates was trying to take his life that first time, supposedly. One of the biggest bullies that he was trying to take his life from was Amber. Did she tell y'all that? That's why he was willing to make peace with her. She was torturing him. She was torturing him. Real talk. So if she ever telling somebody about when he tried to take his life, she was torturing him. She had a video the next morning out about him. So y'all, if you're gonna come tell me the story, you gotta know it first. You gotta know it first. Like I said, I've been watching her since the moment she walked up in here. And not because I was stalking her. I just that way I can even tell you though the truth of what I seen. But I know who let us know he was a cutter, he faked the suicide, that she all that stuff. It was her. She did that. YouTube, do you all hear me? She did that. And now she's linked up with Siwa to do that to other people. So Siwa's gonna sit, watch with her do what she did to her. Y'all gotta be some kind of, y'all need prayer. Y'all need something. Y'all need something. And I pray that chain of hate y'all got breaks with y'all. I pray them kids don't go out there trying to live like that, because this world is ugly. And it's not gonna play with them like that. I hope they don't think they can go out there and make fun of people trying to take their life, that they can go call prisons and then become friends with people. It don't happen like that in real life. But yeah, she did all this stuff. She did. Hey, my Missy. Mustang, how you doing? Feel the love. Stacy, how you doing? B family. She does. She does all that stuff, but right now she's playing a victim. And they saying they victims. And those two people are now best friends, and they have come together to take people down. The same woman I'm talking about also gives money to a man who says he wants all black men murdered and lynched. He hates the Jews. We can go on and on and on. The gays, we can go on and on. This is one of their bosom buddies. He's part of their team of people they want to help with the takedown. And then they also have a friend named Mud. She calls funeral homes and dead families and stalks them down to make sure their mommy died. Mm-hmm. She calls people's daughter to make sure their mom died. Yeah, that's these the people we talking about though. And y'all want me to be nice and say sweet stuff about them. How about I just say what they did and you make your own decision? But that Amber Channel and Siwa Moon, those are people I'm talking about. They did this stuff. They did this stuff. I didn't make this up. I would love to tell you I'm making this up. I'm not. These things happen. And it was proven how Yates kept changing his wrist. What wrist did he have to cut on? It was like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a cut. But yeah, she was making a joke. When the video came, when Cody was telling what's the face to get his in, talking about AT2, get your in. Amber played it for us, and she made sure we heard it. And when I was provoked and I was angry, she made sure if you missed it, here go the clip so you can have it. Listen to him say it. Listen to him say it. And you know what they said? They said, get your trigger. Go get your trigger. Your trigger up there saying all this stuff about me. And go get your trigger. But she the one who let us know. Then she just stopped caring. Not because she had to be black to care, because it was just wrong. She didn't care because she never cared. She never cared about Siwa. She never cared about that case. She never cared about Siwa's friend who so-called life was taken. She never cared about none of that. She never cared about John Yates. She never cared about if he took his life or didn't take his life. She didn't care. When him and Cody got into a fight, who played the video so we could know that Cody and him was in there kicking each other's ass? Amber. I can't make this shit up, y'all. This shit is out there. Somebody got it on the video. Because all these have to do is record. But as soon as you want to see that real stuff, so nobody has the video. Nobody has the video. Anyway, everybody was talking about Siwa's daughter having a girlfriend because Amber was playing the video on the thing where Siwa was talking about his daughter having a girlfriend. Saying that she was a shitty mother. When everybody's making jokes about Siwa bathing her grown-ass son and stuff, it's because Amber started it over there. Girl, that's why I said some of these people want to keep acting like this not where it came from. But they best friends here to avenge YouTube. They need to start by avenging each other. Then go and avenging their children from the people that they hang out, because they all hang with the people who did this terrible stuff. And that's they think it's okay. I'm gonna just say this terrible stuff about you, then we're gonna be friends because we're gonna be even closer because I said this stuff, and that was our initiation, was me talking shit about your family and your life. What you say, sweet potato? Hold on, let me look at my phone. Michelle, how you doing? How you doing? Red Rock, how you doing, bro? Sherry, how you doing? And see, Ramrock, I heard you had a rough morning this morning, and I'm trying to do the catch up. I'll do it when I get up out of here. But it's one of the reasons why I'm standing up. The things we do on here, it's not gonna be peaches and cream. It's hundreds of millions of people on here. It's not gonna be peaches. It's every kind of person on here. But I just want to make a place where we know that that's just not right. Like the fact that we make fun of people's looks and their money and the stuff that doesn't freaking count, and the fact that we actually do sit and bully people about trying to take their life and bully people about being essayed and bully. Then we sit here and ask somebody to be our victim, and please don't make fun of my family. That's it. We gotta love, but yeah, just we gotta stop. I'm just like I said, I can only be responsible for me. So what I'm trying to make sure is that I don't allow myself to stoop. So I'm letting y'all know right now, no matter what these have to say, I could care less because I'm not going off what they say. They see that's they looking for that you. You said they insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I've watched them all do this, and like I told you, all I watch them do is diss each other and then become friends, then diss somebody else the same way. That's all they do. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to make it be made sure that what they are doing is wrong. They trying to pretend like it's not what they doing, and I'm just going to call them out on what they did. That's what they say they do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And they can go on and say this, that, and they'll be holding on to the Sweaty story forever. I knew Sweaty had told her 4 months. They'll be holding on to that forever. Whatever. I don't care. That's a deflection. All that's deflection. Answer the questions. Did you or did you not bring out the first video about Yates and say that he did not try to commit S? Those were cuts because he's a cutter. Did you or did you not? Did you or did you not try to contact old boy? And the only reason you didn't talk to him is because he could not take calls because he's such a bad prisoner. He has committed crimes inside the jail. Tell the truth. Did you release his mother's address and stuff? Didn't you release Siwa's address? Did you do that Domino's order? Did you? Do you super chat a man who says that? Answer the real question, sweetie. All this other stuff, why you worried about what I eat? It shouldn't make you shit. And what y'all eat don't make me shit. But since y'all want to sit around here and keep dancing, playing my race, that do make me shit. That is stuff I eat. I eat my race. Meaning that's a part of my life. You can't be dissing them and want them dead and think that it wouldn't affect me if my sons was dead. I can't know that you pull people's essay reports and think I'm going to play with you on anybody out here with that. That is a torture, and that shit should be illegal. And I don't care if you wasn't the first one to get it. You was the one to fully read it. You had like a 3-day breakdown of reading it, and that girl sat back crying every day about it. But I'm wrong, y'all, because I'm telling y'all. Let me stop. Let me say that never happened. They just been best friends, girl. Don't you know they knitted shirts together? They make blankets with each other. Mm-hmm. Who used what phrase yesterday? Yeah, don't believe what you tell. I'm telling y'all what I seen. Not what they trying to make. Like, yeah, they come out. Yeah, you know what? I did call the prison, but I never got to talk to him because he couldn't talk, and then I let it go. No, that's not what made you let it go. That's not, you didn't let it go like that. It wasn't, no. Because like I said, you was like, then I'll just reach out to the wife because the wife could help get the case open. She gave the number to the state's attorney. There was somebody who was supposedly like, oh, I forget. She gave numbers to people on the case. Like, she got deep in this. She was like calling down to let them know, like that Siwa, like sending them timestamps of when Siwa said something different. I'm telling you, she the one who broke it down and told us, like, look, here's where Siwa lied and said that basically she was blamed. Siwa had in one video blamed like the police, the public defender, like almost like they had lied or told her it was okay to lie. And she was saying, if we take this right here, just what she said, it can get this whole case closed. Like reopen it. I'm like, well, first of all, it ain't gonna be that much because they got him already. They know he's good as guilty. The person who he killed before they died confessed that he was the killer. Like, open shut. But I thought, y'all would really call this woman, this widow, and want to reopen her case because a woman who, does she even know this was her husband's best friend? How do we even know that wasn't her husband's ex-girlfriend? I don't know. But we're going to call and say because she's on the internet telling his story. Mm. And because Amber brought out the story, you know what else we learned, guys? Is that her good friend had a little record and a habit of his own. So now we had to taint the dead because we had to get all his information. Because Amber went and got it. That's how I know it. So I know he got 6 kids. She would never said that. She never said my friend left all his kids behind. She never said that. But Amber told us when he was married. And his wife didn't miss a trial. And she was saying we should let her know that C was lying on her husband. I need to reach out to her. And I thought, oh my God, I would hate for somebody to come reaching out to me about a case that was years ago that I got to live with every day when I look at my kid's face and he's never coming home. But this is who we call a leader? Please, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button just to say it's no justice, no peace. It's screaming and I'm screaming it, no justice, no peace. Good morning, Kelly. Hey, CM. Happy birthday, Wanda. Happy birthday, Wanda. Happy birthday, Wanda. Nobody needed to know. None of us needed to know. Mm-mm. No justice, no peace. Oh no, I was just saying. I was just bringing up facts of these people who want to act like they was out here sainting it up. But I'm just talking about what they did to each other. And like I said, Kels, it really bothers them to tell the truth. You know why? Because most of them lying. So they want to tell you a piece of a story. Oh no, me and Yates, we had a couple of problems. No, you tortured him. You tortured him so much that one day he decided he was going to try to take his life, and one of those people that was to blame was you. When he had his old mod 48, 148, we could name everybody else who was on there because you probably would love to do that. But you were one of them. You were like at the top of the list of why he wanted to take his life. Because you wouldn't stop torturing him. And he was begging you, Amber, would you just stop? What's the end game, Amber? Amber, what's the end game? What can I do for you to leave me alone, Amber, please? And you told him, I sleep well at night. You were drunk and you couldn't get your words out. And he tried to say something. That's the day you was like, your mom took her life because she hated you. And he started laughing. She hated you. Your mom, he got dead silent because you had hurt his little soul. You had hurt that little 9-year-old boy in him that didn't know why his mommy was gone. And I knew then that there was an evil that lied in you. Because even though I didn't like that man, I knew there was an evil that lived. And it wasn't that bitch. It was just a bitch. John, am I making it up? Come on, all y'all so tough, Tony. Am I making it up? Did she go get things to prove that what happened with your mother? Come on, are we making this up? Come on, y'all want to talk about what she did to you? Forget about what she did to anybody else. Let's talk about what she did to y'all. Say what? Y'all want to talk about it no more? Okay, we talk about it next week. Okay. Okay, but like I said, no justice, no peace. I'm not finna say and dog y'all. Don't tell me what they said. I don't care. I don't care, because if they ain't saying why they did this hateful stuff to each other, if they ain't saying why they ain't stood up for their kids, if they ain't saying that, if they ain't saying that Amber brought half of this stuff that's going on over here, docs and all that, she brought that dead up in this area, if they not saying that, addressing that, I don't want to hear nothing they got to say. Period. And as far as Sweaty's concerned, she don't exist no more as a conversation. I don't care what she's saying. She is an active Klans member as far as I'm concerned, and I don't speak about them, so I'm not speaking about her. Done with that conversation. Like, so that's where I'm at with them. But these other two are content creators. They are actually on here spreading hate, racism, and bullying. Sweaty's not. She's just a subscriber helping them bully, funding their bullying. She's funding terrorism. That's the difference. That's the difference. So, like I said, I'm not going to hesitate to say no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. And just so y'all know, they can't stand me because I live in a hotel. I don't even live in a hotel no more. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? On Austin Boulevard. Bitch, I ain't scared of nothing. I'm not. I'm copacetic, and I'm never scared of people who are afraid of their own life and their own shadow. You scared to go to sleep at night and live with a voice in your head that is you. If I die tomorrow, I can live in peace. In peace, that whatever it was that somebody else might have thought, I know it wasn't so, and I know I was doing the best I could at this moment. And that's it. I can be in peace. If you can't, that's on you. That's a you thing, not a me. That's a you thing, not a me. Triple A, my sis, how you doing? Oh, these are facts. I'm telling you, Ambulance, they said this stuff. They did this stuff. Amber didn't just go over there when she doing the bombshell and them. She just started. She been doing this stuff. She been chasing the highest bid and the highest number since the day she walked in the doors. And if you go watch every video she do, no story is the same. That's not out my mouth. That's out hers. Yeah. See what had Amber in a song. She was one of the people in the video of the bullies. Listen to her song at the beginning of her thing about them bullies on her. The demons in her dreams and stuff. They was torturing this girl. And the ringleader was that bitch. It was that bitch. The ringleader. Go figure. Anyway, y'all, I get tired. I feel like we've been talking about these hoes from sun up to sundown. They didn't get this much juice in high school. So I'm done. My battery dead. I'm tired of talking about it, honey. I'm booked. I'm busy. Let's go on and let's have a good day. But please don't forget, no justice, no peace. It's time that we stop that cycle. You want to see a change, and we got to stand and make a change. And like I said, I know what they going to do. I just told you things they do. This is what they going to do. It's going to be racism. Like I said, you get into it with them, people gonna come in your chats, and they suddenly, everybody are Nigga, Nigger. Everybody saying, you like, what the heck is going on? What just happened? They gonna go on, they gonna talk about people's finances. They gonna say stuff like, remember when I sent you 15 cents? I'm so rich, remember when I sent you that $20? I'm taking care of you. And you be like, what the fuck? Because they don't got nothing. You ugly. UGLY. You ain't got no ugly alibi. You be like, okay, this is all you got. I just said that you were literally trying to write a prison to a man who was a drug addict, who murdered his friend, who arred a woman, who had ugly counts against him, and you just had to talk to him because you hated Siwa so much. And thank God that he was in, you know what I'm saying? He was unable to get calls. Thank God. Because who knows where we'd be right now? Who knows? You wanted to reopen his murder case to scare her with him being out. That's how you think. And the Karen and you thought you had enough power to reopen this case, like the state of Texas was going to let this man, you from Texas, and you got to know the state of Texas was not going to let this man out under no reasons. Because at the end of the night, the witness in his death blood said it was him. But he was even throwing that out. See that Karen's a talk, Karen just, and I got a C&D, but I'm still talking about them. I went to court, but I'm still doing this. Like I said, So he would literally say, yeah, your son, he jumped over a couch when he was beating that girl's butt. I mean, he was 10 off, and she lost that baby. She didn't lose it right there in your crib. I mean, this is what this chick was saying. Y'all buddies. Y'all buddies. She gave your son, but I forgot he ain't your son by birth, because that's how you playing them. You playing them like that because you hanging with a chick who gave out his information, and she had a live. See if her old channel was up. She loved to get these channels going. If her old channels up, you'd see she had a video when she called out. C was saying, "Hey, don't you ever come for my son, bitch! How dare you?" And in the video, Amber's pointing out how Siwa called her son a boy, and every time Siwa spoke like her son, she spoke like this. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. And Amber, did you or did you not do a video saying that Siwa was a racist? Because of how she spoke on your son. And how every time she spoke like your son, she had to speak like black people spoke like that. Did I make that up, girl? So now I'm saying it about it and I'm saying something off channel? Huh? Wait, what? Okay. I didn't hear you. Huh? You did it. Girl, bad. We could do this all night. We could do this all night because y'all put up enough information to talk about y'all for your whole catalog. Your whole catalog is out there, sweetie. Both of you. Your whole catalog. Talk about it. But y'all did it. I ain't got to talk because you did it. They did it. They did it. I seen it with my own eyes, y'all. I seen it with my own eyes, all of it. And see, unlike y'all, I don't have to watch it. I can remember it because I can't forget when people do that kind of hate. I can't forget what you said. I can't forget that. But y'all think people forget that you put it on the internet and people forgot. No, it lives forever. Forever. That's how long it lives on the internet. For what outcome? It was no outcome. It got her subs up. You know, she wanted. That's all it be about for them. They want to get them subs up. They count how many people in their room, and you somebody buy how many people in your room. Thank you so much for that. I did not see that. Thank you for that $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't want to see. I hate when I'm missing the chat and missing people. I don't even see it, and I see it at the time. I'm sorry. Let me go on my phone. It's so much easier for me to read the chat and catch things on my phone than it is on here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, yeah, I wish I knew what the thing was. Uh-huh. Like she get a cookie. Raising a son, raising boys is different than raising girls. I mean, or a pat on the back because she was using it because the black son only came out because we needed the Lisa thing. That's what he's about. But then she told old boy Ski, the same one she sent the super chats to right now, when he called her son F in prison. He called him the F slur, a F ass in prison getting fucked in his ass. And that's when she came back to tell him, because he was like, your son's a bitch. You know, and she said, my son's a blood. And he went to jail for blood ties. I said, don't she know that when you doing that kind of stuff, you get somebody killed for that? Would you do that to your son? Even if your son was a blood and he went in jail for some blood stuff, would you be on the internet saying that before he got out, talking about he finna get out in December? And then listen to this. What mother would have a son that they love in jail and then say, but trust me, he'll do life for his mama? So you want him to come out and go back to jail for a man that if he knew that you said you squirted 6 feet in a prank call to him and that you slurp and slob all on his dirty knob, you know, that would be the one he go to jail for life for? Mm-hmm. And that's the same man who called him a effing N, and then his mother sent him super chats later. That's the one who said he wanted all black men dead and not just dead, lynched or shot in the head, and that's who his mama hanging with? That's what I said. These people ain't defending their kids, but you want me to believe they gonna do something for us? They gonna go serve justice over in your sector? No, they not. They gonna bully people in your sector. They gonna talk about people's family. They gonna pull up people's reports. They gonna dox people in your sector. That's all these two people are going to do. That's all they do, and their team is built on that. And most people that they were tight with, they do that shit too. Sorry, not sorry. But the ones who realize it's wrong and I want nothing to do with it, they moved away from that shit. That's a fact. Jen has Mikey with her, and Jen took that young man when he was only 18 years old and had him doing sexual things and speaking sexual. A couple of them have had it on their channel. And he was 18, 19 years old. Would you want your 18, 19-year-old with a bunch of 40, 30-year-old, 35, 50-year-old women watching them act a fool and fighting their battles with them? And he has special needs. And he really has a great heart, but he just wants to fit in. Just like them. They taint trash. They're tainted trash. But go in they chat judging everybody. Muzz is Moses over there, and she calling people things. Like I said, she was sitting there patting C was back, and they ain't even in the same country. She was patting C was back when they did it to her son, when she turned around and did the same thing to Lexi's daughter. And C was screaming probably, fuck Lexi's daughter, but not my son. So like I said, defend your kids. Because see, your son is 19, ain't he? Because I know you 19, he could actually watch your channel without your permission. He could look at it as public. And then he could see your name in and see the videos typed to it. He will see the things you said about him. He'll see that you said he needed counseling. You done told all his business. You, mama. Like I said, y'all need to go defend y'all kids. Defend that. I'll ride with y'all on that. Anything else, I can't. But nah, like I said, these are the people. Please note, these are the people we talking about. Type in their names. There's videos everywhere. Type in their names. Type in and see what other people have said about people who hang with them that even had it. Just type in their names. And you'll see for yourself. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get up out of here. It's been a blast. Y'all know I only like to do it an hour. And like I said, if there's no justice, there'll be no peace. I can't stop speaking up if this is what's going on. I can't stop if they're going to keep using the same tactics. But I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry. I die for this. I would die to stand up because the revolution don't die. The revolutionaries do. And y'all swear y'all fighting for a cause and y'all not. Y'all are the cause. Y'all are the demise. Y'all are the pain over here for real. If Amber, imagine what this sector would be if Amber never came. Everybody, just imagine for 1 minute what the internet over here would be if she never was here. Think of the things that wouldn't be going on. Yeah, we would still get into each other. Yeah, everybody wouldn't like each other. But all this stuff we would not have. Just think about it. Just think about it. And if you just got here and you don't know, sit back and listen. Just do me that justice and listen. Listen to it all, not just a little. Because you only going to get what they want you to know on one side. I'm going to tell you the whole thing, what happened. Because like I said, unlike these heifers, I can honestly say I never doxed nobody. I never called nobody family. I never interviewed nobody. I never looked up their prison. I never went and got their information. I never delivered a pizza. I never sat in some private thing to shit on none of these bitches. I ain't did none of it. I was a subscriber who has been tortured by my race being humiliated. I've watched people be humiliated about SA. I've watched them play with suicide. I've sat here hurting. I've watched us lose subscribers and they die and they didn't care and they was actually really using them and we ain't talking about that. I've watched subscribers be messy and kick up more dust in a little bit and we've all sat here and said none. I've watched several races be degraded and we ain't said none. The LGBT, every community, and we ain't saying nothing. So I just done. I'm done being silent. And I'm done sitting back like it's okay. I'm done. We was just giving Jen all this grace and mercy because all she was doing was deflecting from the fact that this woman has 2 videos out where she's beat a man. The police ain't done nothing. YouTube ain't done nothing. And people stand by ain't done nothing. They have promoted it. She deflected. We all felt sorry for her. Now she's telling us she coming back. You know why she come back? Because all these heifers do is something terrible and come back. Jen would not be on the internet without Amber's thing. John Yates wouldn't be over in this sector if Amber hadn't brought her. So like I said, imagine where we would be if there was never no her. with all this hate. But yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. Because like I said, I really only supposed to do an hour in the morning. And I want to go walk my dog. I do. I want to go walk my dog today. I want to chillax. I want to have a relaxed day. I want to have a cool, chill day. I want to enjoy good energy. That's why I surround myself with that great art, great quotes, great energy, starlight, candles. I surround myself with that. And my favorite foods to eat. So you obviously gonna see me eating food on fun. I think I might go get me a Philly steak. I don't even know. I might cook. I don't know what I feel like doing. I don't know what I feel like doing. But I just plan on having a good day. I really do. I really do. I should have came up in here drifting. Since that's all I am. That's all I do, right, y'all? I came here talking all this. I ain't came begging nothing, and that's all I did. But Danny she was just begging, and she came on, and she was begging. Because that's all they looking for, to see if somebody got something. Yeah, I heard her say super chat. She didn't put it up. What was it? Who did it? Who gave it to her? Like I told you before, and I can only say it to you this much. This is me. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I can't. I can't be nobody else. This is me. This is me. This is who I am. This is who I am. But I'm gonna need these heifers to take some accountability. Straight up, y'all want to point a finger at everybody and talk about what they did. Well, here's what y'all did. Here's what y'all did. Here's what y'all did. That's it. That's all I gotta say. So, like I said again, I thank everybody for coming in. I thank everybody for coming in and showing respect. Like I said, I wasn't in the chat like that. I'm sorry. I feel like I should have spoke more, but I feel like sometimes when you're on these topics, I have ADD, and I'm not making excuses. I just don't want to come off what it is that my heart is saying. Because I don't write a speech. I don't do nothing. I come on here and I literally at the most, I let whatever the first song that touches me when I put on my playlist, let me know what I need to say. And then I talk from there. And that's where I go from. And that's where I come from when it comes to this stuff. Because I don't want to, and I don't want to offend anyone you're not speaking on. And I want to make sure that who we are speaking about is directly what we are talking about and what they're doing. I don't want to mince anything. So like I said, they want to use Sweaty as a deflection. We've called out who Sweaty is. We can move to the side with that. She's not even important enough for a conversation because the real people are these content creators who are out here bullying, attacking people for essay, attacking people for their for their suicide, for their sexual assaults, attacking people for their past. I mean, just all the stuff they doing. We not with it. The racing, not with it. Just not with it. Getting dudes to come bully women, not with it. Not with it. And this is what they're doing. So I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call it out. And that's it. But like I said, thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for showing mhm. Thank you for coming in and showing love to each other. Thank you for hold on a second because my thing won't show me. Thank you for coming in and showing love to each other. Thank you for wearing your crown. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for standing up. Thank you to everybody who hit that like button and is saying no justice, no peace. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for those who sat back in the bushes and for whatever reason, if you didn't come in because you weren't going to wear your crown or you just had your crown on and you might have been in the office. Thank you. I applaud that. Like I told Jules yesterday, I can respect that if coming in here, I have you go against what I'm trying to stand for in here. I respect you more for doing that. You understand? Like, I can respect that. Because that's wearing a crown. Like I told you, y'all think it's people not watching who can't stand me? And they love to come up in here and act a zip damn fool. I'm telling you, they wearing a crown right now for not doing that. Because see, I ain't trying to come to y'all chats and ain't about to come to y'all chats this way. I want to be able to, not because I'm worried about running in the lion's den. I'm worried about now I'm be sounding just as dumb or ignorant or disrespectful and hateful as y'all do. And that's not what I want to do. So, well, let me go ahead and get on over here. It's no justice, it's no peace. It's no justice, no peace. I want you to know that. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. I didn't just say that for YouTube. Check me. Like I said, go back during them riots and everything else. You see what I'm hashtagging every day. If they wouldn't have went, I think they still got my old Instagram up. It's public. Go through it. You'll see it. I'm hollering it, and I always to the day I die. No justice, no peace. And I mean it. And I mean it. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I love you. Thank you, Mama Ann. Thank you, Susan, Sister Susan. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being my eyes while I did this right now. Thank you. Thank you while I talked. And I'm so sorry, Chad, if I missed you. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I know I didn't speak to everybody in here, and I'm so sorry. Gemini. Heidi, thank you, thank you, thank you, Heidi. Thank you, sis. Celia, Christina, Tina, Marianne, Sherry, Flo. I just want to make feel the love. Yasmina. I just sweet potato. That's my sweet potato. You know I said my BB. Sarah. I about to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Miss Benz. I think that name. Celia, the Amber chick. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Wait, Ren was here then. Ren who? Wait, Ren who? Hold on. Ren who? Sammy Joe, Macy, how you doing? Ren who? Macy, thank you for the $2. I just saw that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Juror number 6, how you doing? Mandy, how you doing? Real who? Hold on, because it's not letting me see that. Because I know it better not been Ren, who I knew, coming up in my chat and disrespecting me the way he had to be timed out, or anybody in the building. I know that ain't who it is. Troll. I was like, I know that wasn't okay. I know it wasn't, because I was saying, I know one thing we wouldn't do is disrespect each other like that. I don't get down like that. And I ain't never my people gonna come up in here and we gonna do it like that. Period. I ain't disrespect nobody, but damn sure we ain't gonna do it. Like I don't come in none of your villages and disrespect. You won't come up in here and disrespect the crown. Period. Period. Like period. Yeah, my buddy used to say when you gotta tell somebody like that, you gotta tell them period, not period. Period. It's period. I ain't playing that. Period. Period. You take that disrespect for them disrespectful hoes that like to move like that. I don't move like that. I don't move like that. This ain't that. This ain't that. Good night. Look, good night. Cause I was girl, we was about to have part 2 up in this beach. See, now I tell Curtis I gotta wait a few more seconds before I end my. I turned my monetization off because look, y'all sitting up here talking about money. First of all, I ain't money hungry. Money can be spent. You can get all the money you need. I can tell y'all right now, y'all need a couple of dollars and I need it. Y'all can give it to me in 10 minutes. I could be broke. People could be bad stewards of their money. You know what I'm saying? Like they could. And some people could have money and just be like, I would like to spend your money on my stuff and then keep my money saving. So you never know. I don't know. But I'm not here to do that. But like I said, every time I curse, I gotta stop. Because I'm like, all right, when you are trying to monetize, you can't. I do, like I said, I do whatever I want. I move to the beat of my own drum. I follow my gut. I follow my soul. And because life has always taught me that people are always gonna put something next to everything you do, then you just gotta do it this way. So that's how I move the way I do. That's why I move the way I do, I should say. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here and try not to curse on my way out the door. Thank you for being here. I'm so sorry if I missed anybody. Love you all. Love you, Selfie, Gemini, everybody. Have a good one. And I will see you all later. Because I'll be back later. I didn't come yesterday in the afternoon because I knew we were doing a live in the membership. So I was trying to stay into that. And then I ended up being on Terry Lynn. So I ended up being on lives from 7 at night till like 5 in the morning. But hey, at the end of the night, I'm still up doing what I got to do. Some of these heifers, they go talk about you for 2 hours, 3 hours, and they got to sleep 16 hours to get off, to shake off all that evil in them. Girl, I can't. I got to go, y'all. I am out. Love you. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Talk to you.